Volunteer Dennis Quinn, July 3rd, 1972.
Volunteer Q Hearn, October 16, 1972.
Volunteer John Paddy Mullins, October 16, 1972.
Volunteer Eugene Devlin, December 27, 1972.
Volunteer Kevin Kilpatrick, May 13th, 1973.
Volunteer Sean Lahern, June 25th, 1973.
Volunteer Patrick Carthy, June 25th, 1973.
Volunteer Jared McGlynn, August 10th, 1973.
Volunteer Seamus Harvey, August 10th, 1973.
Volunteer Don McAnall, August 16th, 1973.
Volunteer Patrick Quinn, August 16, 1973.
Volunteer Desi Morgan, November the 26th, 1973.
Volunteer Jim McGinn, December 15th, 1973.
Volunteer Patrick MacDonald, March 15th, 1974.
Volunteer Gavin Murray, March 15th, 1974.
Volunteer Eugene Martin, May 13, 1974.
Volunteer Sean McCurney, May 13th, 1974.
Volunteer Neil Lafferty, April 26th, 1975.
Volunteer Paul Duffy, February 26th, 1978.
Volunteer Brian Campbell, December the 4th, 1983.
Volunteer Colin Butler, December 4th, 1983.
Volunteer Willie Price, July 13th, 1984. Volunteer Charlie Bressman, February 23rd, 1985.
Volunteer David Devine, February the 23rd, 1985. Volunteer Michael Devine, February 23rd, 1985.
Volunteer Declan Arthurs, May 8th, 1987.
Volunteer Sheila Stanley, May 8th, 1987.
Volunteer Tony Gormley, May the 8th, 1987.
Volunteer Eugene Kelly, May 8th, 1987.
Volunteer Hattie Kelly, May 8th, 1987. Volunteer Jim Lina, May 8th, 1987.
Volunteer Padraig McKerney, May 8th, 1987.
Volunteer Julie Cameron,
Volunteer Seamus Woods, July 7th, 1988.
Volunteer Brian Mullen, August 30th, 1988.
Volunteer Jared Hart, August the 30th, 1988.
Volunteer Martin Hart, August 30th, 1988.
Volunteer James Josie Conley, February the 6th, 1989.
Volunteer Liam Ryan, November 29th, 1989.
Volunteer Daisy Gray, October 9th, 1980.
Volunteer Mark McKay, October the 9th, 1890.
Volunteer Noel Wilkinson, March 3rd, 1991. Volunteer John Quinn, March 3rd, 1991.
Volunteer Malcolm Nugent, March 3rd, 1991.
Volunteer Dwayne O'Donnell, March 3rd, 1991.
Volunteer Tony Doris, June 3rd, 1991.
Volunteer Lawrence McNally, June the 3rd, 1991.
Volunteer Pete Féin, June 3rd, 1991.
Volunteer Danny McCauley, June 3rd, 1991.
Volunteer Sean O'Fallon, February 16th, 1992.
Volunteer Kevin Barry O'Donnell, February 16th, 1992.
Volunteer Patrick Benson, February 16th, 1982.
Volunteer Peter Clancy, February the 16th, 1992.
Volunteer Future Coney, November the 6th, 1974.
East Block Mothers, Volunteer Martin Husson, July the 13th, 1981.
Na Féin Éireann, Féin Tobias Malloy, July the 16th, 1972. Jeff McKenna, Sinn Féin, November 8th, 1982.
Tommy Casey, Sinn Féin, October 26th, 1990.
Patrick O'Shanahan, Sinn Féin, August the 12th, 1981.
But he kept the cause of freedom safe on the mountains of
Tyrone's contribution to the fight for Irish freedom is incomparable, not just in our generation, but going back over many, many generations. I thought back to the time when this county was a battlefield. The IRA volunteers and the Republican people of Tyrone were in the front line of the struggle for national liberation.
I am proud and honoured to be with you here today to commemorate and pay tribute to the volunteers of the Irish Republican Army from this historic county who gave their lives in every generation in our legitimate struggle for freedom and justice in Ireland. In doing so, we are in union with Republicans from every part of Ireland in honouring the memory of our friends, the freedom fighters of the IRA, who unselfishly gave their everything in our continuing struggle against foreign occupation and domination. And on this Easter Sunday, we particularly remember our fallen comrades of this generation. Our thoughts are with their families, many of whom are here, and the people that has endured such torment and hardship for 15 years can never forget the sacrifices made by our comrades in jails throughout Ireland, England and America. Their unconquerable spirit will always be an inspiration to us all.
I'm honoured to have been asked to participate in this online commemoration for County Tyrone Sinn Féin to mark Easter 2021, and unfortunately this is the second year that we have to gather in this remote format. But as always, Republicans all over Ireland, in fact Irish Republicans all over the world, will be remembering with pride this Easter all of those who fought and gave their lives for Irish freedom. We'll be recounting and recalling the words of the proclamation that day on Easter Monday when the Irish Republic was formally declared by Padraig McPearse at the General Post Office in Dublin. For many Republicans, this is a time for remembrance, those who fought for Irish freedom in more recent times, and I know in County Tyrone people this year will be remembering and marking the 30th anniversary of those who were killed at Kappa, those who were slaughtered in the ambush at Cope, And people like Danny McCauley, whose 30th anniversary also falls this year, and all of those volunteers who make up the County Tyrone Republican Roll of Honour. And of course, many people will be thinking of Martin Hurson and his 9 comrades who died on hunger strike 40 years ago in 1981. I'm often reminded of the words that Vic McFarlane included in his tribute to Bobby Sands, A Song for Marcella, when he said, we're stronger now. You showed us how Freedom's Day can be won if we all stand as one. And I think in this year, as I stand outside Leinster House as one of 37 Sinn Féin TDs, and as we see the political strength of Sinn Féin across the island of Ireland and growing on a daily and a weekly basis, as more and more people are having the conversations as to what a new Ireland will look like, what an Irish Republic can look like. It is fitting that this Easter that we rededicate ourselves to the pursuit of that goal that is ever closer within our grasp. It's my firm belief that if we stay as one, if we work together, if we plan together, and if we work to convince others of the merits of our argument, that a united Irish Republic is closer to us, to reality, than it has ever been before. So in memory of all of those who fought for Ireland, all of those who died for Ireland, all of those who proclaimed the proclamation, who proclaimed the Republic, and all of those who have worked to ensure its achievement, let's rededicate ourselves this Easter to ensure that we reach that ultimate objective of a reunified Irish Republic. I hope and look forward to the day when County Monaghan and County Tyrone are reunited again as Ulster counties as part of an all-Ireland Republic. That is, in my view, well within our grasp. I want to wish all County Tyrone Republicans a very happy Easter, and I look forward to working with you towards the delivery of a new Ireland, a better Ireland, a fairer Ireland, a united Ireland. Gormai Guf Galer.
Come on, lads and lassies, rally to our cause and seek the eye